I'm just going to do a short video today. I'm extending what we're looking at on completing the square. The video that was there tells you how to complete the square, and then tomorrow I've got a good video using completing the square to help you sketch your quadratics. I just wanted to have a short video to show you how you can use completing the square to solve a quadratic as well. So the first thing we'll look at is something that looks like this. So if we have x squared plus 4x equals 3. Firstly, you need to rearrange it into your standard form before you can complete the square. So we need to subtract 3 from both sides. And that's the standard form that we're familiar with. Subtracted both sides and we end up with a 0 on one side and the 3 terms of the quadratic on the left hand side. So if we do our completing the square, x plus the coefficient of the x term halved, so x plus 2 all squared. 2 squared is going to give me a plus 4 that I don't want, so I'm going to have to put in a minus 4 as the corrective value. Our minus 3 is still there, that equals 0. X plus 2 squared minus 7 once we collect it. So now what we can do is we can the 7 across and we can actually solve this now. Take the square root. Now, if you remember from our work with the quadratic formula, there could be 2 possible roots to the square root of 7, so we need to do that. Plus or minus. So x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 7. So the 2 possible roots are x equals minus 2 plus root 7, or x equals minus 2 minus root 7. Now, depending on what the question asks you to do, you're welcome to put that in your calculator and it will give you a decimal value that you can then round. If it's a non-calculator paper, then you would have to leave it as a third. Okay, I'll try another one. Let's have a look at one that looks like this. So x squared equals 6x minus 4. So first thing you do is arrange it in the standard form, so we need to group everything together. Usually you group it on the same side as our x squared coefficient, so we're going to subtract from the right hand side and move it to the left. What we do. Add on the 4 to both sides, moves everything across onto the left hand side. Now I can complete my square. That's x minus half of that, so minus 3 squared. When I multiply those brackets out, I would end up with a plus 9, so I need to do a minus 9 plus 4 equals 0. Tidy that up. Minus 5. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Take the square root. Plus or minus the square root of 5. So x is equal to 3 plus or minus root 5. So the 2 possible answers are, or 2 possible roots, are 3 plus root 5, or x equals 3 minus square root of 5. So this allows you to solve equations that previously we would have needed the whole quadratic formula to solve. Okay. If any of you are interested, there's a little challenge for you. If you can solve this one here, our standard form, if you can put that into completing the square and then solve it for x, exactly the same way as we just did with the numbers, you can actually produce the quadratic formula, and that's where it came from. If you enjoy your algebra, nice little challenge for you.